Sabotage, this is Jeff.
This is David.
Hi, David.
Hi, Jeff.
We're playing the DS2. That's how the kids say these days, is Dark Souls 2.
Dark Souls 2.
I didn't quite open it on the first try there. We'll try again. We are going to be fighting the Looking Glass Knight, also known as the Mirror Knight.
Right. I didn't realize it wasn't the Mirror Knight.
It's fine. We know what you're talking about.
Okay.
So that's the King's Passage key up here next to that thing that's groaning in the background.
The thing
We also get another fire vessel. Hooray!
that none of us like too much. You mean Fire Seed.
I'm always here.
Oh yes, the Soul Vessel and Fire Seed.
There you
So I can just combine those together to save time, of course.
There you go, of course.
So I went back and upgraded the Power Hand. Now it's at +9, although we won't be using fire magic for this particular boss.
Why'd you human up?
Because you gotta face him right. You gotta be right, okay, when you're fighting this boss.
You're summoning someone in.
No, I'm not summoning anyone.
Okay.
But I've got to look right, okay? This guy took a very long time to beat. There was many, many deaths. Mostly trying to figure out a reliable way to get rid of his horrible summons. That's sort of the main thing.
You're not killing any of the horse dudes.
No, I'm not. I did that on the first attempt, and then I just got bored with doing that, so I was like, nah, it's fine. If you do hit them in the head, they'll instantly die.
Right.
So, here's our Looking Glass fellow, who will always start with the jumping slash attack, which you can just run forward and then roll right under. I think you can just run forward, but you just roll for extra.
I always rolled left to right and still avoided it, so...
This guy has a lot of combo attacks that can be 3 or 4 hits long, and the third hit can also be delayed if he so chooses. Most of his attacks are slow, but if he hits you with the first one, he'll probably kill you because the second one will just combo right into it.
Right.
So we don't need armor or a shield for this fight. Which is why I'm not fighting with armor or shield, because it just slows you down.
Okay.
Also, I was tired of looking at the undead version of him, so again, we have to do it right. We have to have our manly man fight to the death. Our mace with its lightning and also its, smacking blunt damage is going to be good against this guy.
Because
even though you wouldn't think that it would be, but
blunt damage is super good.
Yeah, you wouldn't think that the lightning would be as good against this guy, but yeah, it works pretty good.
Yeah.
Slash combo, you just have to stay near his right shoulder and watch for the tell that he's going to reset, where he puts his shield back up. That means that his combo is not continuing, which means you can get a hit. So basically what we're going to be doing is just doing a single hit in between his combos. You could probably get 2 hits in there, but this is just a little safer.
Yeah. I didn't realize the tracer would angle off like that from the sword.
I know, right? He's got 3 lightning attacks. One is he just swings his sword, and there's nothing. The second one is the tracer that follows you around. And then the third one is sort of like we'll see later, it's like a spread shot. And this is the most horrible thing he does, which is he summons in buddies.
Yeah.
Now, these can be actual real players, and it's kind of neat because you can actually be summoned in yourself. But this is the easiest way I found to do it. It's with the +10 Lightning Mace, each of the guys, and he can summon 2 different varieties.
The anti-healing thrust.
Yeah, we'll see that anti-healingness in action.
Wow.
If you do 2 lights and 1 heavy, which is enough to empty your stamina bar at SL1, but also is enough to just do 1 combo kill the guys as they come out. You need a little bit of luck that he doesn't recover soon enough to hit you out of that combo, but it's more than likely you'll be able to kill the summons right away. So that's the 3-hit combo, the version that ends with a thrust. It usually starts with a slam first. So if it's the slam is first, then it means he'll probably immediately switch into the second hit, which is a wide sweep, like that, even though this is a different combo. There's that 4th hit
that you got real lucky on.
Now, the 4th hit, because it's a thrust and naturally is very directional, you actually are pretty safe near him.
Whoa.
That was the invincibility frames pushing me out of the way. And that was me doing a manly block with my wrists and his gigantic sword. So if you're at medium distance, he'll run at you and try and thrust. That's the there's the delayed hit. Ugh, that thing sucks. Okay, so that's something you just have to see coming. I wouldn't necessarily recommend doing what I was doing and just hanging out near him, because you can just back up a little bit and his sword is long and wide, but it's not going to cover the entire map. Where is that even going? What is he even doing?
It lost you. It lost you. I have a quick question.
Sure.
Since you're using the mace two-handed and it has a more vertical slash, I'm noticing you're not dinging off of his freaking shield as often as I tend to.
You can, and I have plenty of times, but yes, this is why another reason why we want to stick next to his right arm, his weapon arm. There's the lightning spread shot that he can do. Those things do not home in, so you can try and roll through them, but they also only last about half the length of the arena, so they will just disappear. And he's doing his thing again.
Okay.
So this is really just a lot about getting used to the rolling through his sword combos. And rolling through the sword combos is just the first step. Really the second step is being able to recognize when he's resetting. So that's the second important thing, when he's resetting back to his regular sort of just upright, so that you can run in and get a hit. Because that's the whole fight, is rolling through his horrible attacks and then rushing down the squires
there's the
he brings
shield,
in.
dang.
Yeah, there's the tink. The shield can also reflect magic attacks, although the magic attacks, when reflected, do not actually hurt you. That's just it just goes like pew.
Oh, you're gonna poop him to death?
I'm going to poop him to death because this is what he deserves for all the time I spent.
I like how he visibly reacts to getting hit
like,
with
poop. Like all three of his faces are like, ugh. There we go.
All five of his faces.
I suppose, yeah, there's the shoulder faces. Ah, it looks like the lightning killed him. Hooray! That took forever.
Could you have just pooped him to death from the start?
Gosh. You can. There's all the guys. You can poop him to death if you want to. However, the toxic damage runs out real fast on him, so you would have to successfully poop him. Like, we won't ever know what happened. Like 4 or 5 times in order to actually defeat him with pure pooping strategy.
All right, but it's doable. Oh god.
Here it is earlier when there was still armor involved, which turned out to be completely useless.
Oh, that hit you?
Yeah. It went right through me. He likes doing that too. Hey, I was like, I'm gonna be clever. I'm gonna backstab this guy. Nope.
Nope. They're immune to backstabbing when they come out for a little bit.
They sure are.
There's the anti-healing thrust.
Anti-healing thrust in action. Yep. Yeah. This is the other type of guy, the
spear dude.
The Pate look-alike.
Except he has
that didn't kill me. Yeah.
He has the Cyan halberd.
Indeed.
Oh, he had 2 out at one point.
Yeah, this particular recording was not going well. Ow.
And dead.
Nope.
Yep.
Nope. Now there it is. Now look at this pro dodge. Look at that pro dodge. That's not what killed me. That whiff is what killed me. Now we're also going to see that's what happens if you rush at him and don't roll. So this is the 12th attempt, and I was like, you know what the problem is? I'm not doing it right. I need to be human. Okay. So I was like, all right, I'm gonna be human. I'm gonna beat this guy up. I was like, okay, this is what I was saying earlier, where he can, if he recovers fast enough or you don't react fast enough with the combo, that you can just stab you out of it. Now that guy only has 1 hit left. So look at pro dodge.
Okay,
but how am I gonna die? That guy's dead. Oh, no. Still good. Good.
Okay.
See now? Okay, he's doing a lightning attack. I'm gonna, we're gonna go, what's that, rubble? I was a little saddened by the end of that attempt.
Wow.
Then the next one it was successful.
How long did it take you to record that all told?
I don't know. It was probably just about an hour.
Yeah, you tend to lose pretty quick if you're going to lose.
Yep. Yeah. There's like 19 bosses left, and they don't actually get any easier, and it's kind of like not a lot of fun anymore. Like each one is just like a horrible slog.
You're the one who decided it would be SL1 guides, all right?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I did. I did decide that, but that was also before they decided to release like 12 additional bosses through DLC that are all like 2 or 3 times harder than the bosses in the regular game.
Well, maybe for the DLC you can level up a little bit.
We'll see what happens. At that point, it'll probably just I won't because of stubbornness, but. There was some not enjoyable times in the middle of all those deaths. Hey, but he's dead now.
He's dead, and you never have to fight him as SL1 again.
He's totes dead. An additional strategy is bring in any other person in the world and then just face roll him. There you go. That's the short version.
Yeah, even Bearheart's pretty great.
Yep, I'll just copy paste that to every single boss video.
Oh, that's true.
Bring in another person and face roll. It goes from super hard to super duper easy, except for the DLC bosses. When they go from super hard to like possible but very difficult.
Right. I don't think I beat any. Well, no, I beat one of the DLC bosses by myself.
I am not looking forward to large people with gigantic fiery swords, and I'm not looking forward to undead queens that summon other bosses we've already fought.
Well, we haven't fought them yet.
No, we fought the one that she can summon. Oh, no, we haven't.
No, we haven't.
All right, that's right.
You still have to do that one.
It feels like I've been playing through the game forever. But like the actual gameplay wise, it's only like halfway through the game.
Yes.
I was like, man, it's been like a year. Like, oh right, I haven't even got to the stupid. He's not even the next boss. He's the next boss.
Oh crap, that's right.
Fun time.
Well, the next box.
Yeah, the next box, like the Xbox One.
The next boss is pretty easy.
It's if he decides to do 1 or 2 moves and you just die. So,
well, you
fun.
you just stay at a certain range and pray. That's what you do.
The worst part about the next boss is obviously just getting to him, and if you die, you still have to run through a gauntlet of magic casting jerk faces.
It is my least favorite area in the game that you go through next. Yes. Mm-hmm. The magic with infinite range, and they know you're there before you do. Yes, it's very fun.
Yeah, and all the non-magic users with their infinite poise. They have the amount of poise of like a solid chunk of like steel, but they're not a solid chunk of steel.
I can't remember what. I think it was with my 99 in all stats character. I did manage to break their poise somewhat easily. But
okay, so there's the pro tip.
There's a pro tip. Play offline, because don't go online when you're cheating because you suck. But play offline, use cheat engine, give yourself 99 in every stat, and still almost die to the freaking boss redacted because we haven't gotten there yet.
Yes, where it's like, hey, I am literally the best stats in the game, and it still does 75% of my health.
Yeah, which means more or less you're dead if you're not cheating.
Which is really the only way that SL1 even works at all, is because the secret is that stats are meaningless, kind of, in Dark Souls. Like, they allow you to use other weapons, but they don't really contribute that much to your overall efficacy. You just need to get good.
It lets you make more mistakes, which is why I like it.
All right, if you would like to hear more of us talking about video games,
if you would like to follow Jeff's steady dark descent into madness,
spiral of bleakness,
as you continue to drink Jamba Juice.
Yes, my delicious razzmatazz. I'm pretty stoked about that.
I would absolutely start eating Triscuits, but that's way louder.
That's true. And much crunchier and grosser for people listening, who are, if they're still listening at this point and they didn't just see the end title come up and then click at the X on the tab.
Yeah. But yes,
if you're still here, hey, how's it going? How are you? I mean, how are you?
Hopefully you're fine.
It's always about us, you know? How are you doing?
Well, it should be about us.
Wait, hold on. Wait for a response. Okay.
It should be about us, Jeff. Which is why if you want to give us money to continue doing the things that should be all about us, then go to our Patreon camp.
Go on.
I can't keep doing it. I'm not that egotistical.
Mm-hmm. So what is Patreon? Nah, it's fine. This goes on. These things go on for too long.
People know what Patreon is.
Yeah. You give us money monthly,
know.
and then we can like eat food, and we can buy computers that can actually render things fastly.
Even if it's just $1, like that's fine.
Jamba Juice. Now we're gonna go play Reaper of Souls.
Yep. With our radically
broken
characters.
Look, we gotta get to level 60 so that we can pump it up to like Torment 6 and just like
and then maybe
not be able to even kill,
die.
Like, not even be able to like touch the basic mobs. I'm looking forward to that. Though.
I don't think it's gonna happen. I think at Torment 6 we'll still just be able to steamroll everything.
I am about 100% certain that even like simple zombies gonna face roll that part. But we have to push on through there, so